Yeah. Trying out some new things, so bear with me here. Can definitely do this. Hold on. Where is that thing? There we have it. I see. Nope. There. Let's try it like this, shall we? And like that. Yeah, let's go with this. Vampirism. Obviously we forget everything again. My pet mouse Elvis died last night. He was caught in a trap. We don't need that, we need this. And uh-oh. Running low on these. Bill. Where is it? I always forget where my sailfish are. Even though it's me who has organized this bank. Overload on that. That. Private. Start. Do-do-do. Okay. Test. Okay. Ow. That's not good. Okay, we get a Mystic Cloth. There we go. Apart from the toolbox in the background, I'm quite happy with this. Outlook. At least I would say that. At least I would say that. Oh. Hello, infected. What's up? Go. Yeah. What you like of the new experimental look on the stream? Just the beach at 118 cooking. How are you? Yeah, well, as you can see, I've somewhat tried a new sort of outlook on the stream, on how it looks. Mainly, I've disabled the virtual green screen and opted for a more incorporated background, as I've intended anyways. Also, Bulbasaur is gonna stay on my head for as long as I'm not too hot. That's good. Also, well, as you know, I'm a driver for IRL work, and I had to take one of the cars for inspection. Having a chair going in and out of existence wasn't interesting before. I see. Yeah, but then again, that's only the plugin. I don't have an RTX card. Not yet. Yeah, so I was telling about the car that I had to go have it inspected. It didn't go through, but that's not the point. While I was waiting, I was doom scrolling on TikTok on live streaming tips and such things, and came up. There's one of the reasons why I came up with this layout for the stream. I liked it, so I decided to test it for myself. Then also ad settings. I learned the very interesting thing about pre-roll ads, that they have 70% bounce rate for new users, meaning that 70% of everyone who comes in get pre-roll ads and just click away from the channel before they expire. So there are no pre-roll ads anymore, but that also means that I had to up the amount of ads per hour to 3 minutes an hour. So there's a cost for everything. Previously I had like 30 seconds an hour. Better than what you... Okay. Wait, what's better than YouTube has? What YouTube has? Then again, I'm not monetized on YouTube just yet. There's quite a long way on that side still to go. But maybe someday I will see what YouTube has for ad settings. You can get like 4 ads in a 15-minute video. Oh, right, yeah. The video side. That sucks ass. That's very true also. I also noticed that I'm running out of extreme prayer potions, which means I once again have to mix some more, because that's what the Blessed Flask has in it. In Holland's embassy in Moscow, Russia, the staff noticed that the 2 Siamese cats kept meowing and clawing at the walls of the building. Their owners finally investigated, thinking they would find mice. Instead, they discovered microphones hidden by Russian spies. The cats heard the microphones when they turned on. What aura am I using? I'm using Vampirism. It helps keep me alive here. Just the vampirism doesn't work, and just the soul splitting doesn't work either, even though I'm using an EOF. You need both plus fortitude to make this AFKable, and even then he might just go ham on your ass. More mystic cloth. Actually, I haven't tried without fortitude. Let's try that. Because that would mean that my prayer drain would be half. Use vamp scrimshaws and use penance. I haven't thought about vampirism scrimshaws, but that might be true. But then again, I would be sacrificing my pocket slot for the scrimshaw. With scrimshaw. Decisions. I'm actually doing quite good with vampirism plus soul split there. Well, a few more kills should tell me if vampirism plus soul split will be able to keep up without fortitude. Looks very promising, but then again I just activated Enhanced Excalibur 2. Yeah. Vampirism plus soul split without fortitude is plenty enough. While Star Raptor appears in the chat, use it using Pokecatch. Waterfall, oh yes, I've done that one already. But then again, it's an oldie but goldie. I also learned a little bit about how the TikTok algorithm works, at least a wild rumor, but it does make sense. It works by TikTok showing your video to 300 people, and based on points for interactions with the video, it may show your video to more people, but it needs 50 points. Redo that. Star Raptor escaped, no one caught it. How sad. Why do ducks make great detectives? They always quack the case. Ooh, onyx bolts. Oh, I can't. No room in the inventory. No wonder I couldn't loot it. specs and such. So it needs like 18% of the viewers to like it, I guess. No, 1 point for commenting. No, 1 point for liking, 2 points for commenting, 3 points for sharing. 4 points for reposting, I guess. No, that's still sharing. But 5 points if someone views your video back to back again. And 50 points, then it shows it to more than 300 people. Which makes sense. Because when I look at the videos that I've actually done well, as in more than 300 views, they all have at least 1 comment or a like, or a few likes even. Ouch. I also need to start a new YouTube channel that's solely dedicated for stream shorts. Because YouTube Shorts and TikTok are basically your discoverability platforms. That's where people like discover you, and same is true for Instagram Reels, even though it sounds... We all know what Instagram Reels sounds like, but it is still a short video format, so that is part of your discoverability. They laughed when I said I wanted to be a comedian. They're not laughing now. Cats lived with soldiers in trenches where they killed mice during World War I. I didn't have too much time today actually when I got home. Basically just ate a little bit. And then straight to streaming. There are still a few things that I need to set up in OBS. Mainly a replay buffer. Hello Ryan. Balba is staying for as long as I'm not too hot. Also, what do you think about the new stream layout? There is no disruptive chat overlays or gameplay and so forth. Very purple. Yes. You weren't even here when I explained the purple thingy. Back in the day when I used to stream Pokemon Shiny Hunts on Pokemon Sword. Is he William Afton? I don't know who that is. I'm bad with celebrities and pop culture. That is my one true kryptonite. But yeah, back in the day when I used to stream Pokemon, the Elgato 4K capture program always used to leave black borders on the game view. A character for Fun Night, that's Freddy's. Alright. Yeah, so yeah, the Elgato always left black borders on the Pokemon gameplay. So I had to come up with... I had to resize my gameplay to a smaller area. But then I would still have black borders around the output, so I needed a background. And I decided to have a sort of a comedy club neon lights background. And that's pretty much what I've then stuck with. Hence why my ending screen is the same brick wall with a neon purple. And same thing with stream start screens. Yeah, I like purple too. It's the whole reason also why the socials icons, the text is pink colored, because it's lighter than the purple that's behind it, but it's also not on the same sort of color palette on the color wheel, so I don't have to use green, which is on the opposite side of reds, in order to make text that can actually be read quite well against the purple background. I have a brick wall wallpaper in my gaming room. Yes, that is something I recall you telling me, actually. And one other thing I recall telling about bricks on the stream is that they're very bad for your teeth. Staves. More components. Let's have one of these. Length of bread on average man. Length of beard an average man would grow if he never shaved was 27.5 feet. Length of bread. Cats come back to full alertness from the sleep state faster than any other creature. Can confirm. It's hard to sneak up on one of our cats, but when you do, and just look at them, it's enough to startle them awake. And they wake up super fast. More staves. I just might buy an RGB light for this room, just so I can adjust it to purple, so I can have a matching color scheme with the webcam. I think that would be good. Those things don't even cost too much. So that's definitely happening. Now that I think about it. Love the Nanoleaf RGB lights. Ryan, you should be able to post a link in the stream chat. If you could link that to me, that would be nice. Of what you mean. Everything topped up, almost at least. Overloads not yet, and same with darkness and poison. But let's have one of these then. What you call a fish wearing a bow tie? You're so fish-ticated. Adamant arrow. More for the dissembler. Or rather, manual dissembler. Imagine if they actually added a invention machine that's a manual assembler. That's just a box with a crankshaft on it that looks like a gigantic version of a coffee mill. That would have like a triple or double the assembly rate of normal assembling. Huh. Did you mean to post 3 stars, or was that unintentional, or what happened there? Hold on. Irregular. No, you should be able to do it now. Just try it for me, please. Oh. Well, that's interesting. Because I just added you to Nightbot's regulars. And that's a holy elixir. But apparently not. Post it on Discord. I'll check the link from there. Which flower is the most fierce? Dandelion. Ouch. That hurts. The silks created by weavers in Baghdad were inspired by the beautiful and varied colors and markings of catcoats. These fabrics were called tabby by European traders. A wild comfy has appeared in chat. Catch it using PokeCatch. Raw shark. Let's see then. Okay, there. Let's visit that site. The Europe site. Oh. Oh, these ones. Yeah. Those look nice. I was thinking more of a light bulb for the lamp that I already have in my stream room. I don't have this active. Oh, they have bulbs too. Nice for them. Or Go Away is another brand that do them. Okay. I think though that is much quicker for me to... Green Angel has received Ace, the Hunter Pet drop, at 63 million. Congrats, Green. That's... Green. You're not in... Green. Though we have a party for you here. Comfy escape, no one caught it. And we have diamonds. was literally about to pop on still at work, so you would be background noise. Well, that's not too bad. That's a-okay for me. Uh-oh. Something that will never stop is me sliding down the chair gradually as the stream goes on. And more Rorschachs. Was the Holy Elixir the only thing we get this hour, or was it an omen? Thank you, Green. Oh, and by the way, because you're here, here, have an air horn for your little drop. And yeah, the hat will stay on for as long as I'm not too hot. Any drops, please? Nah, just mystic cloth. Why do seagulls fly over the beach? Because if they flew over the bay, they'd be bagels. Yes. Two fish are in a tank. One turns to the other and says, "How do you drive this thing?" Yes, because that's the exact kind of tank that fish would be in. Clown honk. I will also take a closer look at the voice mod that's able to be implemented into the stream, where you can change my voice. I will take a closer look at that. Let's have one of these. Gonna have to go into lurk mode. Good luck on the last sigil. Thank you, Infected. I appreciate you being lurking. It's a nice thing. Starfish haven't got brains. Well, ain't that a thing? Hello, Corp. Any droppers? Ah, mystic staffs. More things to be dissembled. By the way, Ryan, I took a look at my extreme prayer reserves, and found out that I need to mix some more again. I have less than 100 remaining on those. Decided my next focus is gonna be the Ketsi ring and scroll. I think I have the Ketsi ring. I don't know about the scroll. Hold on. Peace. No, no. Where do we even have those logs? Slay a log. Nope, not that. No, not that. Beast, slay your creatures. Ah, there we have. Other worlds. Ketsi ring. No, the outfit scroll, I do not have that one yet. Nightmare gauntlets, Rage Fire Gland, Oglavian Wingtip, and Dragon Ward. Those are things I need for that log still. Our wedding was so beautiful. Even the cake was in tears. I see. Hate the Ketsi. Have a Ketsi ring, but it's not ticked off the log for some reason. That's interesting. Maybe you had it before the log was a thing. Maybe. Because that is where most of my real kill count comes from as well. From the time before the log was a thing. Overloads. Mystic Staff. Once more. Yeah, maybe. Or might be from Motherload More. That's another thing that can be true. Motherload More does drop it. At least to my memory. Hold on. Let's pull up the wiki. Motherload More. There's a long list of stuff it can drop. Hold on. Must have missed it just then. Maybe. That was... that was pure GP drop. And that's just one of those. Yeah, Ketsi ring is a drop that can be dropped by the Motherload mode law. Obtaining the Ketsi ring from the Motherload mode will not mark as it's collected in the Slayer collection log. Oh yes, that does make sense. A group of cats is called a clouder. Oh, specs would be quite good to have. Milestone, you have killed 2,400 corporeal beasts. . we're getting close to the well, kill count amount for 5 sigils. Five total sigils. Only 1 to 2% of the entire world population are natural redheads. I'm not gonna spec this late into the kill anymore. Just to get our staff. I could also wait until I have like 400 prayer points between sips, but really can't be asked. But when done at the beginning of the fight, it benefits the entire fight. Don't trust atoms, they make up everything. Magic locks. A wild Tinkatuff appears. Catch it using Pokecatch. More green dragon hides. I could take a tuna potato drop in between, just to replenish my hard foods. So yeah, Corp, if you drop me that, I won't give you shit for it. Or, you know, you could just drop more toad flax seeds. I guess that works too. Topped up with the cannon. Tinkatuff escaped, no one caught it. I dreamed about drowning in an ocean made out of orange soda last night. It took me a while to work out it was just a fantasy. What do nurses carry around? Why do nurses carry around red crayons? Sometimes they need to draw blood. Plasmatite stone spirit. Queuing up spec for next kill. Oh, drop? Yes, please. I have my finger ready on the drop button right here. Cat's nose is unique as a human's fingerprint. Bruh. No good drops there. What was I going to do? Yeah, whatever. We have a new spawn. KC now. Hold on. 2,406. That's the current kill count. And diamonds. Let's have one of these. Is it fun? The shortest war in history was between Zanzibar and England in 1896. Zanzibar surrendered after 38 minutes. That was quick, not gonna lie. It almost makes you look at Denmark with an admiration because they lasted 6 hours against Hitler. Another U-seed. That would have been farming XP, but when you're 200 mil farming, you don't get any farming XP. The KGB is headquartered at number 2, Felix. Something Square Moscow. I wouldn't exactly call that a fun fact, but a fact nonetheless. If it's true, that is. How about a plain old joke instead? If you want a job in the moisturizer industry, the best advice I can give is to apply daily. And a regen bracelet. What you call a duck that gets all A's? A wise quacker. Alright, spec would be a thing to use. And we get more staves. More stuff to be disassembled. In most advertisements, including newspapers, the time displayed on the watch is 10:10. Any droppers? There's the tuna potato drop I was after. Top up the cannon. And next spawn, thank you. We are down to our last 10 minutes of this instance and live stream. If you're new here and like the stream, please consider dropping a follow on the channel. Join the Discord to get easy notifications on whenever I go live and whenever I upload. That is Mystic Cloth. The Maine Coon cat is America's only natural breed of domestic feline. It is 4 to 5 times larger than Singapura, the smallest breed of cat. And spec and wool. Only 6 people in the whole world have died from moshing. It surprises me that even one has died of it. Green dragon hides. Oh no, I didn't have time to loot one more for myself, but that's okay. I don't trust stayers. They're always up to something. More white berries. Hershey's Kisses are called that because the machine that makes them looks like it's kissing the conveyor belt. Interesting trivia. Where does Fonzie like to go for lunch? Chick-fil-A. Right, spec. That could be a thing. Very beneficial. Very beneficial, very demure. Rain acid. Obviously, and there they are, too. Top up the cannon. We haven't had a single cannonball drop this hour yet. What is this, Corp? Where's my cannonball drop? You may be stingy on the sigils, but at least give me cannonballs. I don't have that. Why do bananas have to put on a sunscreen before they go to the beach? Because they might peel. What has ears but cannot hear? A field of corn. We are down to our last 5 minutes of this stream and instance. If you're new here, please consider dropping a follow for easy updates. Whenever I go live and upload, join the Discord. And we get a spectral sigil. Our third one. And it's a dupe. No. Not that. But let's do like that. Log. Update that. And there it is. A wild purloin has appeared. Catch it using Pokecatch. Thank you. And you go. And Mystic Cloth. I don't like this now. I'm somewhat spooned with the sigils. But that was the wrong sigil. And not even very largely spooned either. It's a 24, gonna be 24-20 kills. And we have 5 sigils, though 3 of them are spectral. Purloin escaped, no one caught it. Spec. Come on now, I need the arcane sigil. Well, that ain't too expensive. Only 5.8. But then again, I'm gonna make the whole shield out of it, so... There's that, of course. And a spec and a wound. How about some of this then? The only nation whose name begins with A but doesn't end in an A is Afghanistan. I'm gonna take your word for it, chatbot. And another holy elixir. Could have been an arcane sigil. Happy face. Would have been a double sigil this hour, in that case. Although there are still like 2 spawns still during this hour, I'd say. There's still that much room for a double sigil. Any drops? Nope. Just enough stuff. What's ED short for? He's only got little legs. Spec, perhaps? This is the last kill of this hour and stream though. Green dragon hides on the last kill then. Pick up that OLED coil. And let's go to this interface then. I will be raiding someone. If you like the stream, please consider dropping a follow on the channel. Join the Discord for easy updates whenever I go live. With that said, Crystal is live, let's go raid her. And she's only just started too. Say hi from me, I'll be live again tomorrow. Thanks and bye bye.